Hello guys, welcome back to Stories, the Path of Destinies. In the last episode, we started our adventure and kind of failed. We let a kid die who we were supposed to be protecting. We got a slightly upgraded sword.
Say goodnight,
and
Gracie, said Renato, wondering who Gracie was.
So yeah, that's what we did. We had a choice between finding an ancient sword and saving an old friend, and I selfishly chose to find an ancient sword, and it's possible that my friend was eaten. So that's what's happened so far. We are now on this island, and I already don't know where to go. Can I break this? Oh. I feel dumb, just a little bit.
Huh? A lever? That was new. Most people still use doorknobs.
Ah, I assume I need that purple sword we were looking at earlier to unlock this. Got some stealth going on here. Okay. Excuse me for just...
The people who had built this castle, did they even know what monstrous weapon lay hidden within their walls? The Sky Ripper could destroy anything it touched, or so the legend said. As the Transcendent Emperor had fought the lost gods, thousands had died. But Renato had been through wars. The only merciful war was a short one. Renato's blood was up. He just needed to smash something.
This is like The Legend of Zelda. My favorite game series, by the way. Okay, do I have any skill points? No, I don't. Let us continue through this door. Today is Christmas Day, so Merry Christmas to anybody who's watching. Hope you had a nice holiday.
Hero wall, hero sword, ice wall, ice cube.
Oh no. The fighting is pretty easy in this game. I say as I take damage and get hit. Alright. So our objective now is to be looking for the ancient sword in this castle. First, let me go up here, see what's over this way. Chest.
Fresh socks, thought Renato. Please be fresh socks.
I imagine an adventurer could want some fresh socks. That makes sense. What is this? A scroll. The truth behind the Sky Ripper is shrouded in a thick fog. The most believable tale is that the Transcendent Emperor has used the Sky Ripper to banish Iblis. Then the TE buried the weapon and vanished. Was it a self-imposed exile to rid the world of its last divine presence? Or was it the price to pay for using such a tremendous power? Could the Sky Ripper and Iblis have a deeper connection than just a weapon and its victim? My rituals will summon the Iblis Stone. Perhaps I should worry that they will also cause the Sky Ripper to resurface. If If that is the case, I should spare no resources to find it. A weapon that can banish a god is an invaluable bargaining chip should the old ones decide to double-cross me. It is in their nature to try. But gods are predictable, and I can rely on that to always be one step ahead. Emperor Isingram III Secret Journal. Alright. So he plans on using that for his own good. What is behind there? And also in case the gods try to double cross him. This is where I came from. Is there anything over there? No, another door. I really wonder what's behind all these doors, but I cannot upgrade my weapon yet. So we continue forth. More of these little enemies. Oh,
Sleep
no.
tight, Port Renado.
Ah, crap. Alright. I had a pretty nice Christmas. I didn't get a whole lot, but I got some cool things. I got a little Zelda Triforce lamp, which is pretty sweet. I just recently finished getting the Platinum Trophy for Bloodborne. That took a whole lot of time. What's behind here? Okay, I don't know. I'm thinking about getting the Platinum Trophy in Dark Souls 3, but it's a lot of work, a lot of stuff to do. They both charged me.
Already Renado knew more than he ever had.
Alright.
What?
Can't go back through. Did that give me a skill point? I don't actually know how to check that. Whatever. Is there anything over this way? No. They have two levers.
Puzzle. Renado loved puzzles. Except when he couldn't figure them out. On the other hand, if there was a puzzle, it was probably meant to keep people away from something good.
Okay. Ah, I see.
When I build my castle, thought Renado, all my gates are going to open with buttons, and all the levers will drop rocks at your head.
There we go. Is there anything over here? Door that I cannot open. Is there a way? Can I just craft every sword? At some point, that way I can open all the doors.
Renado felt a little better.
Oh, it's over this way. Ooh, a chest. $27 more. Where else? You know, I think to myself, like, this video is really boring. And then I also think to myself, nobody's gonna watch this video. So it doesn't really matter. Dash. It's locked. Okay, so everything else is locked. The only thing I can get is dash. So let's go for it.
It was starting to come back to him. Something you never completely forgot, like how to freeze time when attacking. The more he fought, the more he'd probably remember.
Alright, dashing consumes stamina. So, big door. What is this?
There it was. Skyripper's armature. The stuff that dreams are made of. Engineers' dreams, anyway. The device was intricate. No one alive had the skill to make a thing like it. How was it part of a weapon at all? He'd have to ask a scientist. But first, he'd get the second piece. Skyripper had a heart. A core that had come to rest in the next island. Well, there was another island he could reach. Zenobia had just invaded it with her father's Raven battalions. She must be encamped there still. But fighting Zenobia now, that made no sense at all. He'd already sacrificed one friend to get this armature, was it? He didn't need to hurry to face her. She would find him.
Well, pretty much just told me what I should do. Just keep looking for the Skyripper.
He'd sacrificed his old friend Lapino to get the armature. And the armature was useless by itself. Only a series of coils and wheels. War demanded sacrifices. And he would make more before the end. He would have to choose the greatest good no matter how much it cost him. Zenobia. Well, he would see her sooner or later, across a battlefield or a sword's point before all this was over. He was sure of that. The power was in the core. Obviously, he had to get the core.
Alright, let's get the core. That is the next objective. It's like 5 o'clock midday as I'm recording this.
Doubt sank in before he was even out of sight of the fire.
Gosh, it's so pretty.
Why had he chosen the Skyripper? It was the sort of path he'd always avoided. The path of responsibility, of seriousness. Had he grown up?
Ooh, this
He
thing
didn't
follows
feel
us.
grown up. He'd made this decision from his gut, like he always did. Somehow, he'd impulsively decided to stop being impulsive. Did that make any sense?
Get the Skyripper core. My question is, if it's this easy to find the Skyripper, why hasn't everyone done it already?
I wonder what I could make with all these sword crafting materials, thought Ronaldo.
Probably a sword. I need another bench. I believe I can upgrade the sword I have at the moment. I still don't know if I could make one of those cool swords or not, but let's check out what's over here. What's this? Oh no. Crap. What? Did I want to be here? Is this just the beginning of where I started? Yes, okay. I guess that was easier than hookshotting all the way back, but I probably should have done that after I grabbed the chest.
Anyway.
Okay, let's continue forth. What the heck is this? I don't know if I want to do that yet. Let's check this out over here first. More ore. I need a station to upgrade my weapon. Oh, Finder's Keeper, so I got a trophy. Floating things, that's always cool to see. In we go! Alright. We're in a cave sort of area. There's a lot of nice red crystals. Let's check this over here real quick. Chest. I have 50 ore.
There was something sour in the air. Like the earth had ruptured over something that had been fermenting for a very long time.
Okay. That's pretty funny. Ooh, I am almost level 4.
Fewer trees. There are only these huge crystalline growths. Had those been here before? He no longer heard birds except for the feverish cawing of the ravens when they attacked. He couldn't smell the small animals of the forest. The mice and rabbits. Where had they gone? And he was getting hungry too. This was an unhealthy place to be.
Well, you gotta do what you gotta do.
He wasn't that good. Yet.
Is this a... no, we can't go this way. More enemies. It's pretty easy to deal with, though.
Remembered knowledge. Needed to focus.
Focus. I'll focus as soon as I find a place to upgrade myself. Is that the core? Alright.
The 20-sided core made him feel physically sick. Once he had sneaked into a temple of the dark art and he hadn't liked what he smelt and saw there. This felt like that. As quick as he could, he wrangled the icosahedron into the armature. The wheels began to spin, then glow. The sick feeling quickly spun away. Now he only felt sad. He had lost good friends for this war apparatus. He carried his prize back to the Farfarer. Now, he had to make his next move.
Dang.
There was a key Imperial outpost on the Nexus. If this really was some sort of super weapon, He could use it to wreak havoc on the enemy. And if it wasn't, well, better to know that before the final battle. But maybe he should show it to some scientists first. There was an observatory on the Nexus. Maybe he should go there before he fired it.
Huh. I'm going to go to the scientists.
Well, of course. If you've just assembled a weapon out of legend that can exile gods from the world, you'd want to have a scientist or two look at it. And even if they disagreed and he had time, you could ask Calaveras himself. Yes, the observatory would be his objective.
Hopefully I can find somewhere to upgrade soon. Because I could craft a new sword at the moment. And I have a skill point. Oh, this place is cool. There's a skill point station.
Why had the parts of the Skyripper only surfaced now? Thousands of years after the Transcendent Emperor had dismantled it.
That's a good
the
question.
mad Emperor Isengrim had performed terrible, bloodthirsty rituals to invoke the lost gods. Was that why these ancient artifacts were rising out of the ground? How perfect, then, that the Skyripper would reappear to be his destruction.
Okay guys, well that's going to be the end of this episode. Thank you so much for watching this terrible video. There was too many moments where I was just really quiet and didn't say anything. It's probably pretty boring. But I'm pretty new at this. I'm not good at it yet. And hopefully I'll continue to improve. So if you have watched this video, thank you so much. And I'll see you in the next one.